Hey, hi, I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by for another bedtime vlog. You ever have one of those days that just ages you a week? Or a one of those years that ages you a lifetime? Or one of those lifetimes that ages you like, I don't know. I feel like I aged a lot, not just in bad ways, really. Just feel a lot more I was going to say calloused, and that's part of it. I got my heart broken, by the way, and it certainly isn't the first time, and that's because I tend to love too much, I think, and at least that's what the jury says so far. Anyway, I'm a lover. What can I say? I love love, and I'm not sorry for that. It's tough when we lose control, though, and we get that dose of, that heartbreak. That heartbreak chemistry is awful on the body, and I've been examining or questioning and kind of waiting for the answer from myself about what it is I'm getting from that exactly. Why I keep repeating that pattern and how I can get whatever that is in a healthier way. And so far what I've come up with is holding space for my inner child, my infant self, my ego, which is my infant self, the story of myself, which is fabricated and an illusion. And I've come to see that a lot of my, pretty much anytime I recognize that I'm repeating a pattern that I don't like the feeling of, or the feeling that it's triggering in me, but I keep repeating it seemingly out of control, then I think I must be addicted to that chemistry, the chemistry of that pattern. And so, depending on your definition, I don't mean to just throw that label around frivolously, but I don't like being not in control of myself. And so, and I don't like feeling, so crappy. And so the combination is something I would really prefer to grow out of. And unfortunately, I can't say I'm sure I've grown out of it by any means, but I did manage to get out of it more quickly by using some of the tools I put together, including talking to a friend, being open and honest, expressing myself in the moment, and holding space back to that. So I gave myself a whole day and a half really, of just kind of allowing myself to work through my grief for the loss of a chapter, the closing of a chapter in my life, which has been one of my favorites. And yeah, and again, that part really wasn't a tragedy, isn't a tragedy at all. And I, just the way that it happened triggered my abandonment fears from infancy and childhood, and resentment and all kinds of ugly feelings. And so it was an opportunity for me to give my inner child, infant self, some love, hold some space. And so the thing about holding space for someone or yourself is that you never know how long it's going to take. And I find usually it doesn't take as long as you think when you're really holding real, non-judgmental, unconditional, loving space for it. Sometimes it takes a really long time, though. And depends on where where you peak in, like, because things tend to reoccur in waves sometimes. And so, like this episode, let's call it, of me getting triggered and reactive, I felt, I don't know that that the person witnessing, who got the worst end of of my reaction, didn't seem to feel like it was an improvement. I can see an improvement, so I guess that's what really matters, isn't it? I'm tired, so I'm gonna get some sleep. If you're holding space for someone else or holding space for yourself, kudos to you. And also, if you're not, maybe try it, because we all actually need to hold space for ourselves, our our wounds. Now here's the trick: don't hold too much space. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I think it's just like thinking. I think it's good to reflect, but it's not good to overthink and ruminate. And same with holding space. It's good to hold like infinite, unconditional space, and at the same time, move along, do what you got to do, and things will work out in their own time. They always do. That's what I got to say about that. I'm going to get some Z's because I am tired and I've been crying for days. I didn't cry today, I don't think, even once. I didn't get that cry feeling. I might have got just a slight teary once or twice. In sadness, though, not in that heart-wrenching, triggered kind of way. So, yeah, that was just like 3 days of heart-wrench. Not too bad. I've gone years before, so. I hope you're loving whatever you're doing, and I wish you peace, progress, prosperity, possibilities, playfulness, and sweet dreams. Oh, loving, unconditional space.